Hi, Barry Thompson from Powerboat Magazine. Today we're looking at the McLay 561 crossover. And what a venue we've picked. We're on the Tyree River, which is just south of Dunedin, ahead of the John Bull Gully track. And it's the last day of whitebaiting. And in fact, I'm told they whitebait right off this point. So maybe later this afternoon we might have some for tea. So we've come out from the Tyree River and crossed the bar, and the little 561 crossover handled it well. It wasn't a big swell, but it was enough to make you know it was there. This boat supports the McLay range and the crossover series and brings that family, fishing and safety aspect all into one nice little compact package. So the 561 transom area is the same as the other crossover boats. It's all designed for fishing here. You're going to drop in there. Now that is optional, but pretty well every boat has it. You step through to a boarding ladder. It's a good sized boarding ladder, so if you're here with your flippers on, or you're coming back from skiing, or back from the dive, easy access. So there's room to throw your scollies or your mussels or whatever on here. Rod holders on the back of the bait board, reasonable sized bait board. Got a tackle drawer underneath, good bonus. And underneath that, storage lockers. Now one's batteries, but there's a room for a lot of extra storage as well. Okay, now because the boat's got foam buoyancy in the side and buoyancy underneath the cockpit sole and the fuel tank, there is no storage there. But there's plenty of room for rod storage on the side trays, both sides, and you could put a rocket launcher on as an option as well. Plus you've got 4 rod holders on your bait board and 4 rod holders in the side decks. Now these side decks are nice and wide, good for sitting on. Great here, you're sitting here fishing. If you want to stand up and you've got a bit of a serious fish on, you've got good there, good toe kicks underneath. So just at a really nice height, which I like. One thing I like about this cabin is that it's fully lined, so there's no raw sort of aluminium anywhere. Nice fabrics, storage underneath the squabs either side, storage shelves on the side here, good sitting headroom, and big hatch here. Now that hatch makes the anchoring easy if you have to go forward. This boat suits a little sav winch, and most of these boats that are coming out from McLay now come with those, which means you can do all your anchoring from the helm. The helm on the 561 crossover is basic yet functional. There's room to add anything else that you want. In our case, a couple of Mercury instruments and a Garmin GPS map 5-inch, but you could go right out to about a 9. Now the other thing I like is this really solid handrail. Good for the passenger, and if you had someone else standing in the middle here, room to hang on to. A lot of boat manufacturers forget about that, and I think it's a great feature of these little crossover boats. VHF radio handily placed here, and opposite that a glove box, so you keep your keys and your cell phone, and that even comes with a couple of drink holders. The 561 is very versatile. It does what it says with a crossover image. It brings across the family boating, the fishing, and that pontoon safety aspect, which is what the crossover range is all about. So a great addition to the crossover range, which I'm sure as time goes by we're going to see more models added to it.